Your news now.
23 minutes after 6. Glad to have you back with us as we continue on this Tuesday. At everyone's top of mind when it comes to keeping you and your family healthy, it's avoiding the flu at all costs. Willie LeBon is here joining us to talk about just how to do that from Quick Surge Quick Care. Miss Willie, good to see you.
Great to see you.
This flu is just running rampant.
It is. It's actually spreading pretty fast.
It seems like it started off kind of mild, but once the accelerator went down, people got sick in a hurry. Any idea of how widespread it is? I know we've pulled some figures up on this. Approximately 64 million cases.
Well, 6.4, actually
6.4, okay.
Yeah. So
Can't read my own writing sometimes. But
So
6.4
yeah, 6.5
million's
million.
a bunch.
Yes, it is actually.
55,000 folks have been hospitalized. 2,900 have died, and this is from the Center for Disease Control. One of my questions to you is, if these are the numbers that are confirmed, how many people have just suffered through the flu without going to the doctor?
Oh, absolutely. Those numbers are very conservative. So, I think if you actually consider everything, it's probably maybe closer to 10 million. So it's, yeah.
That's bigger than New York City and then some. Here is a map that we've been able to pull up, and this is extremely high flu activity, those states shaded in red. I wanted to ask you this also, Willie. If this continues growing at its current trend, how bad could this get conceivably by the traditional end of the flu season, which is, what, late March?
Late March usually. I don't know if you remember back in 2017 to 2018, the flu season was extremely bad and very dangerous. And I think we're pretty much there right now, and it's going to continue to grow. So it's important for people to just, be conscious, be careful, wash their hands, get their flu shot if they haven't done so, because it takes about 2.5 weeks to get that immunity.
Is this considered an epidemic yet?
Not yet, but I mean, if it continues like this and people don't do what they're supposed to, I mean, it could be.
And some of the symptoms are easily treatable and preventable. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands is the main thing, of course.
Some of the other things that we need to do, fill us in.
It's pretty much avoiding, if you're sick, don't come to work. Don't continue to spread it. Go to your doctor as soon as possible, let them know, and then that way you can actually get the medication that you need. Avoid contact with other people. Use a mask or cover your cough. Just, again, common sense things.
Get your phone, get a wipe of some sort, a germicidal wipe, clean your phone. If you share an office keyboard or keyboards, and a lot of folks do, it's a breeding ground for potential flu germs. And when it comes to getting your flu shot, you were nice enough to bring in this particular syringe. I don't know if you can see a close-up of this, but this is not a big needle. It's a very low gauge.
It's a very low gauge, yes.
And getting the flu shot, it is not painful. It takes effect, you said, 2.5 weeks?
Yes.
And even if you do get the flu after having a flu shot, it's theoretically making your symptoms a little weaker and not as long-lived, correct?
That is correct. Plus, you're not as contagious towards other people, which is really a huge benefit. So it's not just for you, it's for other people also.
And you were telling me that's one of the big things about getting the flu vaccine. It's not just for you, it is for other people as well. It will help them avoid getting this flu, which is on track to be the worst flu season we've seen in several years. 2 strains of the flu this year also, correct?
Yes, we usually see 1. This year we started out with B, and now we switched to A.
Don't mess around with this. This is potentially deadly, and every year you hear of children dying and senior citizens dying because of the flu that can be prevented by one of these. Willie LeBon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Find out how to get in touch with Willie and the great staff at Quick Surge Quick Care. They are in the 400 block of North Market Street. QuickSurge.com is the website, and the phone number, 551-3400. You're watching News 12 Now this morning. We have the day's top stories coming up. Dan Ida with time saver traffic and more on a very changeable 7-day forecast.